Great pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, for me to introduce Kevin Cohn. I remember Kevin starting at the airport 19 years ago, and I feel like Kevin's virtually grown up at the airport. He started right out of business school, and his huge success at the airport is one of my star managers, and really now a star in the entire municipal finance industry nationwide. I really take great pride in his success. When Kevin became Airport Capital Finance Manager 8 years ago, he was indeed put to the test. We saw a 40% drop in traffic after 9/11, and we knew we had to act quickly to lower our airline fees. And the most important step we took was refunding and restructuring our debt. That allowed us to lower our fees by 30%. Now, about 2/3 of that was due to Kevin Cohn's efforts in restructuring and refinancing the debt. That allowed us to attract JetBlue, Virgin America, and Southwest to the SFO with those lower fees. So next time you fly one of those airlines, make sure to think of Kevin Cohn. Kevin was put to the test again about a year ago when the credit ratings of the companies that insured bonds nationally, their credit ratings were all decreased. As a result, we had to refund $1.1 billion in debt on a very accelerated basis. Kevin and his team worked 7 days a week, I think sometimes 14 or 16 hours a day to get that done. We got to market before any other major issuer in the nation, allowed us to lock in savings other entities could not achieve. So indeed, I'm very proud to introduce Kevin Cohn, a very dedicated, loyal, successful manager for the airport in Kansas City.
Thank you, everybody, and thank you, Mfac, for putting on this event. I would like to pay special attention to thanks to John Martin, who actually hired me 19 years ago. I went to work for him as a research assistant out of school, and again, worked through several positions working for him, and eventually taking over capital finance. As John talked about, last year was probably the most challenging year in my career. We worked long hours on Saturdays and Sundays and answered emails at 4 in the morning, trying to communicate with the bankers in New York as things were happening every weekend. Banks were going bankrupt, banks were merging, and it was affecting a lot of the investments in the bonds at the airport. I'd also like to thank Ben Kutnick, who's the recently retired finance director, who is here tonight, who helped mentor me and develop my management skills in his last 5 years. Ben was instrumental in helping me make decisions that were difficult decisions. Usually on Monday mornings, we would hear this horrible news and trying to figure out how it's going to affect the airport. And lastly, as we all know as managers, I'd like to thank my staff. You know, the staff is the people that do the work, and I'm only guiding the work and managing the work. And also John has assembled an exceptional team of financial advisors that help the airport with its debt, as well as bond counsel lawyers, and as well as investment banks that helped us dig ourselves out of the demise of the financial industry this last year in 2008. With that, thank you very much.